Alright, hey guys, it's Clark with DogHouse Systems and StarCraft 2 2v2 Sit-Down, episode 8, I believe, and we'll come up with the title for this one at some point. So anyway, this game, we both picked random, we both got Zerg, where we play on Skype together, and when we both popped as Zerg, I immediately shouted, "Let's rush," just for fun. This season, Season 5, we've been not rushing, but experimenting more with races. You know, the last video we were both Toss, where traditionally I've been Toss and he's been Zerg. We're experimenting a little bit just to kind of learn more about the game and also have fun. It gets boring just playing one race. I mean, I feel like a grandmaster, I get it, but you know, for us middle of the road players. But anyway, so we both 7 pool. Why? Because by the time we had realized we were both Zerg, we'd already made that first drone. And I actually timed it one time. The timing difference between 6 and 7 pool for when you can get those 3 lings out is like 7 seconds, which might make a difference, but it isn't that big of a difference, really. And then our overall strategy here, we knew we had drawn double toss. These guys make 2 mistakes. One, we're able to win because of the mistakes they make, really. Or I guess win so easily. Only one guy scouts. If we draw a double Zerg or we draw a double random, we'll both scout or scout early so that we can see what they're up to. So only one guy scouts, and unlucky for them, he scouts in the wrong direction. You can see this probe over here is going counterclockwise around the map, so he finds us last. I mean, our pools are done. We're building our 6 lings apiece. And there go mine. So purple here, Toss is boss, nice name. He should have scouted clockwise, and they would have seen this and be able to prep better. What do you do if you realize you're getting hard rush like this? Well, you wall off your front, a solid wall to buy you time to get some zealots up. Toss is boss here, he's walling in, so he doesn't help his buddy out, and we're able to stream right in. Here come all of our lings. Now, so we'll watch that in a second. The other thing we're doing is, while my buddy makes one more drone, he then sits at 8 drones, I think, for the rest of the game. And we both go for probe kill here. A slight mistake we make is one of us should have gone around the top and the other around the bottom to really take out more probes because they start to run off. But let me talk about our strategy here in a minute. Let's watch some of the probe action. We're specifically targeting probes. Even when some of these zealots eventually pop out and get in the mix, we chase the probes down because crippling their economy now is how we stay afloat. Remember, if they repel us, we're in a bad way because our economy tends to be somewhat jacked from doing such a hard rush. Now the zealot's out. Oh, fight him, run off, try to pick off a few more probes if we can. Gain some ground on the zealot. We got these guys up here just screwing around. Now, so he is still at 8 drones. Over here on me, I am at 10 and I'm making a queen. So this is kind of what we've done before. And also on the occasions when I rush in 1v1s, I also do this. I like to 7 pool Toss because I do enough damage to them early, typically, that I can then transition into a normal economy and still be strong out the gate. I have a queen now. I get a spit in on my hatchery, and I start working towards, you know, more economy, not necessarily macro, I'd say, but more economy to transition to ultimately having roaches, because these guys being so jacked from this early hit, if they turned us somehow, if they had seen it and walled off here, gotten a forge out, maybe a cannon, or just walled off and kept us out of their base long enough to then get some zealots out to turn our lings, we would have been facing zealots, and lings versus zealots is a risky proposition. So I start transitioning towards getting roaches here in a minute or so. At this point, we knew we'd done so much damage, it was probably a moot point, but nonetheless, sticking with the plan, we work towards roaches, clean up the rest of these probes. One guy leaves here shortly. Work towards roaches to deal with any possible zealot counter, and I start getting a normal economy. Ender, he's still at 8 drones, just flooding them with lings. At this point, I think someone drops. So he leaves. I start my extractor, and I start we apologize because we felt kind of bad doing such a mean rush. I start a roach warren here shortly. I would have been earlier on the warren if I had known, if our rush had not been as successful. And this guy asked, you know, why are we rushing when we're in Platinum League right now, near the top of it? And, you know, the answer to that is, well, it's a viable strategy, but we drew double random, we both got Zerg, we said it would be fun on Skype and went for it. And they should have been able to see it and make more of a fight out of it, personally. I used to get, when I was a younger StarCraft player, I'm just going to talk for a minute, I used to get angry over oh, they rushed me. But you know, it's all fair in the game. And if you don't scout and you don't see it coming, don't cry when you get your butt handed to you. So anyway, episode 7, and well, how about that as a title? Don't cry when you get your butt handed to you, or don't cry. Yeah, we'll keep it short. Don't cry. Episode 8. So Clark, thanks for watching, and if you have any requests for what I'm doing, you want to see something new or something different, let us know, and we'll play that style game. You want to see how we do a certain strategy, even if you want us to play Terran, which we both hate, we'll do it. So anyway, thanks a lot, and hope you enjoyed. Bye.